Hello everyone, TMMgamer here, and today I'm bringing you the first in hopefully a very long series of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 subscriber requests. Now, today's episode is going to be featuring the Mk14. Now, this weapon I originally had requested about 2 or 3 weeks ago, but unfortunately I hadn't unlocked it until today, and I have to say, oh my days, this is incredible. It's my favourite assault rifle, there's no other way of saying it. This is my first game with it as well. You know, I just unlocked it. I'd heard good things from my friends who use the weapon a lot, and I couldn't wait to give it a go, and I did. And like I've said, this is my first game, and it's brilliant. I do end up getting slightly better scores than this actually in my follow-up games. You know, I think I had a 50 kill confirmed thrown in there at some point. No, 50 kill domination. Sorry, not kill confirmed. But you know, the fact of the matter is I get horribly noob tubed. I wanted to show this game because it was my first game, just to show you that even naked, this weapon is fantastic. I mean, because a few weapons you have to grind away for a few levels, you know, unlocking the best attachments and the proficiencies and all of that. But there is none of that with the Mk14. I mean, it has pretty solid iron sights. I think, you know, next time I look up there you go. That was good timing, wasn't it? They're really good, and if you put marksman on it as well, it's just a beast. I mean, it's a beast at every single range as well, because it's a two-shot kill pretty much in the upper body at quite a lot of ranges. So if you turn a corner and run into someone, you can black them down. I mean, I have a pretty good trigger finger as well, so I can, you know, womp off the ammo pretty rapidly. That's the one problem. It has a relatively small magazine. I think it's a 20 round mag, and for a semi-auto weapon you might think that's plenty, but there's a clip coming up towards the end of this gameplay when I have the opportunity for a massive montage moment. I mean, there's about 5 or 6 guys there not looking at me, and I think I get 2 kills and an assist, and if I had an automatic weapon I would have got a 5-in-1 spray. And it's just, that is its one weakness, you know. Against a lot of enemies simultaneously, you are going to struggle. But if you can keep the traffic flow relatively slow, I mean, it can take 3 enemies in a clip very easily, because it's a powerful weapon, and that was unbelievable. You know, I can't believe I didn't get a hit marker there. That was a connection fail, and that is possibly its only other weakness. Because it's a semi-auto, you really are relying on a decent connection, but if you have a decent connection, you go to town with this weapon. I mean, for my first gameplay, I mean, normally you take a few games just to settle into the weapon's rhythm, because every weapon plays slightly differently. I mean, the most obvious examples are the differences between the shotguns and the sniper rifles, but even the differences, say, between the ACR and the M4, I mean, 2 very similar weapons, but they each have their own very subtle differences, so that means you are going to have to get used to them. And it's the same with the Mk14. However, because it's such a good weapon, it doesn't take much getting used to at all. I mean, you can see in this game mode, I am playing fairly aggressively, and I'm still, you know, being able to just get the Mk14 into my playstyle. Obviously, it does help when you have these bad boys as your secondary, and this is my recommended secondary weapon, as I completely balls that up. Because obviously this is primarily a long range weapon. I mean, you will run into people and spray them down sometimes because it's just powerful. Any powerful weapon you will get hip fire sprays with occasionally, but as you can see there, it's just such a good weapon at medium to long range. The recoil's so small, it's virtually it's no point in mentioning it. See, it's just so accurate. Another nice double spray there. It's just a wonderful weapon. And if you haven't used it already, I fully recommend it. And in Bootleg as well, it finds a map that I think is perfectly suited to it, because, you know, when you first think of Bootleg, you possibly don't think of a semi-auto assault rifle, but I have to say it is nearly perfect for this map, because you see Bootleg, it does look like a close range map, but as you saw there, the engagements I ran into weren't very close range. They were short middle range. That's what I like to call it, the sort of gap in between shotgun and submachine gun range. You know, at the range where a shotgun's beginning to struggle, that sort of range, you get a lot of gunfights with this. I mean, you can use a shotgun brilliantly on Bootleg, but you have to adapt your playstyle, stick to cover. You know, with the Mk14, you can go just to pretty much any part of the map and dominate with this weapon. You can go under the underpass outside with the long lines of sight. You can go right into the centre by the staircase overlooking B, and that is my favourite point of the map. you know, in the new maps you don't get too many power points, if you know what I mean. You know, Pride Rock in Jungle on Black Ops and maps like that, you know. Another another great double spray. It's such a good weapon. But anyway, like I was saying, you don't get too many power spots, but that staircase overlooking B is a fantastic one. I mean, it's my starting route every time when I spawn at CDOM, and you can see right off the beginning you can look through the floor to kill people coming from the A spawn. It's got cover from kill streaks, as you can see there, which is another big thing. It's just brilliant. See, there's only really one way. Like, if you claim the door that I've just claimed here, you have Overwatch over the A spawn, the B flag, and you're so close to being able to rush out and defend C as well. And you see that a couple of times. You know, I charge out and end up defending C, and this is a really good spot. I mean, I picked up that from Marker J, being able to look through the floor and pick people off, because people are oblivious to it. I know the game's been out quite a while now, but people are just still completely oblivious to that spot, and they will get shot there time and time and time again. And it's just a really, really good spot. As you can see, you just get great Overwatch to B, Overwatch into the A spawn. You know, it's a big enough area for you to escape as well, because a lot of the power spots, especially in the older Call of Duties, were so small that it only took one or two, you know, well-placed flashes and you're in major, major trouble. But as you can see here, the rooms, it's got a big enough room to back into so you can escape grenades. It's just a fantastic spot, and if you are having trouble on Bootleg, give that spot a go. It's one of my favourite maps, but I do, wow, I didn't actually notice that. That guy's just got an 8-in-1 stealth bomber there. Just have a rewind of that and have a look again, because I don't remember seeing that in the gameplay. That's incredible. Great, great effort from that guy there. But anyway, like I was saying, if you are struggling on Bootleg, give that spot a try. It's such a good power location. There's only one or two ways you can get in as well, but it's big enough for you to be able to escape if you have to, and it's close to B, it's close to C, so you can really, really defend objectives very, very well. It's just a fantastic, versatile, flexible position. Anyway, I think I've done the gameplay and the weapon justice there. I'm approaching my 100th video, and I think what I'm going to do is an hour-long Minecraft special for it. Now, I have some Minecraft stuff on my hard drive already saved. It's parts 2, 3 and 4 of my lighthouse building thing, so I think I'm going to upload that as one big video, but obviously the commentary for that is recorded already, so I'm going to take this opportunity just to thank everyone, really. 100 videos down the line, I mean, that's quite a good effort on my part, and it's a great effort for all you guys as well, because I would not be here now if it wasn't for you. I remember right back at the start with my original Minecraft videos, I still see people comment from those videos, and it's fantastic to think that there are people out there who stuck with me for so long. I mean, my early stuff wasn't brilliant, you know, I've put up some pretty average videos, but I think now I'm finally beginning to get up there with the best of them, and I've had some, you know, some wonderful praise from you guys, and it really just means so much to me. I mean, you know, you guys are the people who know what you're on about, because you have your favourite commentators, you know what you like, and for you guys to continue to watch and support my stuff, it really is, it's brilliant, as I take out the Osprey care package drop, just like a good team player I am. But, you know, I just seriously and sincerely, I'd like to thank you all so much, because, you know, you've done so much for me. You've, you know, opened up opportunities. I've met people through YouTube that I would never have met, and, you know, some fantastic guys and people I really like talking to, and people I play with online, and you guys in the comments, chatting to you. It's the best thing about having a YouTube channel, is being able to interact with subscribers, and I wouldn't give it up for the world. So I just really like to thank every single one of you for making the first 100 videos a really great experience. Hopefully the next 100 videos will be even better, and we'll sit down in 100 videos time and look back at this and think, yeah, it's been a good 100 videos. Anyway, the gameplay, well, there's a couple of minutes left as I just sit down and wait for death. I mean, sometimes with the kill streaks you just sit there and you think, there's nothing I can do here, I'm just screwed. And in that case, there's no, you know, you can't really get frustrated about it. However, you can get frustrated about that. What a horrific spawn that was. I spawned with 3 people trapped in a room, stepped outside and died. And I mean, there's just no hope. I really don't like the spawn system in this game. Sorry, I'll get my words out, but what are you going to do, eh? Hopefully Infinity Ward fix it. I mean, they've been a lot better than they had before, and this is what I mean. I mean, I get 3 kills there, but if I would have had an ACR, or God, they would have died, and that would have been a 5-in-1 montage moment. But either way, this is another big fail here. No, I hit the top of the van there and got a hit marker. I mean, can't a missile go through a van? It's a missile, but you know, I was so close to getting an unbelievable gameplay on this. But for your first game with a weapon, it really isn't bad at all. I think the final score's 39-14, something like that. But it was one of those games that could have easily have been a 50 kill. I mean, I missed a quad pred missile. My choppers didn't get me a single kill this game. It was rubbish. But anyway, it was a really, really interesting gameplay. And if you haven't used this weapon, please do. As you can see from the, you know, my very, very first game with this weapon, I completely tear the shop apart with it. So I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed my first 100 videos. I know I have. I just sincerely like to thank every single one of you for putting me where I am today. Hopefully I can continue to keep you interested, to keep making you all enjoy my videos. So once again, guys, just like to thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart for everything you've done for me. And as always, guys, have a fantastic day.